Yeah, it's saying on here, so I'm gonna hit go live on IG.
Run Try Bike Live.
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. I think that works. I have no idea.
Let's see.
That was weird. Yeah, it just like took off.
Technology. There we are. Go live. Okay. Looks like we're good.
It says we're live. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
awesome.
Already.
All right.
We're live. Okay, cool. So that.
All right, we'll jump off. You guys let us know how we did afterwards. Okay.
Right, if that shows you how professional our podcast is. So we're live on What's in Your Earbuds. At least I think so.
I'm pretty sure we're live. I'm seeing us as live. And if you're watching, go ahead and let us know if
we're live. Okay.
Yeah,
we're definitely live.
No, we're having fun right now. We sure are. What the
okay.
heck? Oh.
Hey, Heather. So Heather says hi. Hello, Lori.
Oh. Okay. No, so we're in business. You guys, bear with us a little bit here. We were just on the phone with Jason. He and Lori are still on their way back to LA from the Bay Area. We just ran Oakland, just in case we haven't posted enough content with regards to that over the weekend. But that's what's going on here. So I'm filling in. We're both doing what we can, but it's one of those things. There's a little bit of a learning curve here with Restream. But,
the kids got left alone with the streaming platform.
Right, yeah. Again, this is sort of like the substitute teacher type day. Just maybe consider this. Remember, like when they'd wheel in the cart with the TV, and we're gonna put on a movie, and you guys can zone out or whatever it is you'd like to do. So, anyway, I see we've got some of our audience rolling in here. Welcome to everybody. I see we got Chris, we got Heather, of course Lori is here. She's gonna be coaching us this whole time, and hopefully some more people start to trickle in. If I missed you, I apologize. Just maybe be like, hey, you big jerk, mention me, and I will. But without any further ado here, Joe, we were talking about it a moment ago. We're everything's been put together on the fly. So, what are we doing today? What's our topic?
I think about 15 minutes ago, we decided we would do like songs, like marathon songs, not like songs you would listen to for a marathon, but like songs you can listen, like songs you can do like in all day for days. Lori brought up Jason could listen to like Alicia Keys just like for days on end. And I was thinking about how I'm like obsessed with. Have you heard Prof Gambo yet?
I'm not up on game. Prof Gambo?
Like I could listen to him I could listen to him all day right now. So that's been my latest marathon listen.
For sure. And, I think it really all comes down to, and really probably you got the wrong person in this house filling in for Jason today, because this would probably be more in Heather's wheelhouse, since she's got all these really great curated playlists. Now, for me, it's going to come down to what are we doing here with this marathon? Is it just kind of an all day long listening sesh? Are we getting down a little bit? Are we doing something else? Is it like there's a lot of work around the house that needs to be done, and I just need that music to stay motivated, sort of thing? If it's just me kind of sitting around having a lazy day and just really appreciating the music, this might be a little cliche, but let's do some jam bands. I want a little Grateful Dead. Yes. I'm not the world's biggest Fish fan, but there are times when you can just kind of zone out to them. Now, here's a controversial one, Joe, and I hope you don't take it the wrong way, because I know you're a big Tool fan, and I enjoy Tool as well. But I think that's the thing is there is a little jam band DNA in Tool, and like I could just kind of sit and zone out to their whole discography over the course of a day.
Absolutely. Like have you seen them live? I feel like you told me you have, but like
No, I would love to.
They kind of do what the Dead does. It's not like Space does, but they will like draw out their songs, kind of like jam bandish. So I think you are like pretty much right on target. Like to me, Tool is like the metal math rock jam band, I guess.
No, for sure. No, that's metal jam band is actually a really great way to describe them to people who like might not be up on game. But that's sort of that's the direction I'm going in. Now, if we're talking getting stuff done around the house, if there's a lot of work or whatever, and I need that music to keep me motivated. I'm gonna go with something a little bit more, maybe some Latin music. And again, that's painting with a very broad brush. It can be anything from like Tito Puente to Bad Bunny to whoever. The Buena Vista Social Club soundtrack, I absolutely love. But it's definitely going to be some kind of upbeat Latin music. So that would be kind of the other one. Then of course there's just days where for me, if there's an album that I really like, it's like I may have listened to this person's whole discography before, but let's go ahead and review the whole thing. And sometimes you'll have those kind of off the cuff listening marathon type days as well. So let's take a look and see here. We're gonna see what the audience has to say so far. So Heather's actually telling me that she saw Tool 20 years ago, and I do kind of remember her telling me that before. she did.
Might
just
have been the last time I seen them.
Oh, nice. I had seen somebody had posted, which is super cool. I don't know if this was for a particular tour or if it's just something they do. There's like parts of the show where there's confetti, and the confetti is like collectible, so you can like piece the different confetti pieces together and it makes like a poster. Like, yeah, if you look it up online, like Tool confetti, it's wild. So I guess that's like to keep you motivated to keep coming back.
Yeah.
And then
when did you see him, Heather? Was it Meshuggah? Like, I think Meshuggah was with him the last time I saw him. God, that might have been more than 20 years ago.
I don't know. Let's see what she said. Now, Lori just brought up 9 Inch Nails, which that's another great.
Oh yeah.
And that's a discography that kind of spans almost different genres in a way, if that makes any sense. And Heather was just saying she just saw, because they're touring right now, 9 Inch Nails, and apparently it was a hell of a show. I watched it, just on YouTube, but it's not the same as when you're actually there. What's up? See here. So, and Heather's saying Primus is a marathon on tattoo days. Oh, that's another great. Okay, so yeah, you do have to come up with your tattoo day playlist. Luckily, the shop I go to, they've got pretty cool music. Like the dude who owns it, he's a little bit. He's kind of like in our age group and very well traveled. So you'll go in some days he's playing some like old school reggae. Sometimes it's like modern hip hop, whatever, this and that. So I've never really taken an issue with just kind of rolling with whatever music they're playing at the tattoo shop. But that is a thing. If you know you're sitting for a 4 to 8 hour piece, your playlist is going to be important there. So what's up, Ryan?
Yeah, so like I think I'm like you, because you're mentioning like, well, what are we doing that day? Because I could have, it's like, am I going to be in the wood shop all day? That's different music. Am I going to be like, me and Ohm used to joke about how I listened to like Anthrax while I was mowing the yard one time. So it's like I have like mowing the yard music. Am I going to be in like the woods all day running around? Like, that's different music. Am I at work, like trying to escape the brutish reality of being stuck at my desk? That's a different.
No, 100%. And that's the thing about music, though, is it's kind of the great escape, as it were. So it is very much dependent upon your environment. I know, for me, there's certain. It's not even necessarily listening to the music itself, but you have certain memories that it's like, oh, the music has just made this so much more important. I don't listen to as much Led Zeppelin anymore these days, but that's one of my favorite memories is it was just kind of a rainy night, hanging out with some wine industry people, and somebody just broke out this insanely rare, expensive bottle and just decided to pop it. And we're just sitting around, passing the J around. Hey, oh, the cats are going at it now. They're like, enough with your stories. Get out of here, you guys. Settle down. Settle down. Thank you. We're live, folks.
The subject tonight, who is songs you can listen to, like, or like artists you can listen to like all day, like a all day like music marathon, basically. I think I got that right.
Yeah. So if you're having like an all day listening session, what is mandatory for that? What's something that, and what are you doing? Like we're talking about, it depends upon what the day is looking like. But let's just say if you're just chilling, if you're having a day to yourself and you're just taking your me time, what's that playlist looking like? You just got music going 24/7 that day. Doing something that makes you happy. You order in something really good. What's the soundtrack for that? What are you listening to? All right. And Ryan, yes, I just saw that one come through. So Ryan Reynolds, the good Ryan Reynolds, he brought up Coheed and Cambria for his marathon listening sessions, which, I mean, come on.
Sorry, Lori, we're trying our best here. So okay, I guess I want to ask you, Santino, like, let's say it's just, you're just chilling all day, like nothing on the calendar. It's just like a you day, whatever that means. Like, what would be like on your playlist?
Oh God, for me, it can be any number of things. So I really like the feature on Apple Music where it's just my playlist, where it just randomly plays stuff that it thinks you would like. And more often than not, it gets it right. But I'm going to go in a couple of different avenues. I'm going to go Bay Area hip hop. So that's going to be very, very heavy on Mac Dre, E40, and Too Short. All three of those listen to all day long. Also, and again, Jamaican music is not just reggae, but I'll listen to old school reggae. Of course, Lee Scratch Perry, that's another one right there that I actually just got the Return of the Super Ape on vinyl. So excited for that. It's the red, green, and gold pressing even. But yeah, no, so it really is going to depend, but those are probably going to be the two most common that you're going to catch me having kind of marathon sessions too.
Okay.
Now, just off the cuff, what's yours?
Like a default, let's say.
Yeah, just default.
It's usually Queens of the Stone Age, surprisingly.
Oh, for sure.
Because I think I could listen to Queens of the Stone Age pretty much every single day. Yeah.
Oh no, for sure. And that's Which is the Queens of the Stone Age album for you?
I don't know. I really like God, what's my favorite Queens of the Stone Age album? Which one has threes and sevens? Why can I not remember that?
Oh, that's the one with the like little devil fork on the cover, right? See, I should be better at knowing that, but I know the cover.
Why can I not remember that? Why can I not
while you're thinking about that, let's see what the audience has to say. So Heather, Deftones all day move for sure. We do have Deftones on heavy rotation around the house here. Julio's talking freestyle and or 80s. And if I'm cleaning the house, oh, okay, yeah, freestyle and or 80s. Lori says hi, Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina.
This is a mess. Yes, it 100% is, but as long as you're having fun, that's the main thing. But let's see here.
Chill and paint. Okay. Norma Jean.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're right. Heather does have I follow on Spotify. Does have a really curated
playlist for everything, and they're hyper specific, which I love. So and she's saying even our 16-year-old Marina, it was just her birthday yesterday, so we're officially parents of a 16-year-old now, which is wild. But yeah, she's getting into Deftones as well.
Happy birthday.
But yeah, right. But yeah, no, so that's the thing, that the very, very hyper specific plays. And the thing is, it's almost like like wine pairings or something, it works. It works every time. It's like, yes, this 100% is what I want to listen to when I'm cleaning the bathroom on a Wednesday morning. Like, it's not the regular cleaning the bathroom playlist, which is specific in and of itself. But no, this is the Wednesday morning one in particular. So, yeah, Heather is definitely the one to talk to when it comes to, hyper specific music for whatever the situation is. Okay.
What would be like?
Oh, what's up?
Oh, go ahead. What would be?
I
Let's
was just
say
gonna say,
you have just like a chill day outside, like outdoors. What do you think like your outdoor playlist would be? Maybe not running if you're just a day outdoors.
Again, probably, I hate to admit it just because such a problematic legacy now, but Led Zeppelin when you're outdoors, especially if you're in like a more wooded area or something like that, just kind of being back in California made me think of going to like Muir Woods, or even closer to me would have been like Lafayette Reservoir or something like that, where you're up in the hills and it's the woods. And of course, when we were younger, you'd go up there and do mushrooms and whatever you weren't supposed to be doing. It's like, oh yeah, let's get some music going here. But
I did the same thing.
Right? Yeah, no, for sure. And then, of course, going to the beach or something like that, that's a little different too. But it really, it's you can't go wrong, unfortunately. Like I said, very problematic legacy, and this is in no way an endorsement. But you can't go wrong with Led Zeppelin when you're talking about outdoor music. Okay, now let's see here. We've got outdoors park and chill day is Zeppelin or CCR. CCR is another good one for sure for outdoors. The Cure, Morrissey, that's from Heather. Lori's got movie soundtracks on repeat. R. Ryan Reynolds, the Abbott Brothers are another one for me. Long career, several albums, live albums, and they're good to play on a long drive. 100%, 1000% agree. And I kind of feel like the Abbott Brothers, it's not necessarily like a if you know type thing, but I'm just surprised that more people don't just kind of default to the Abbott Brothers for sure. Let's see here. So now Lori's telling us she's got The Doors, Jethro Tull, and Heather, of course, has a road trip 90s hip hop and R&B playlist. 100%. Yes, we don't get to road trip as often as we'd like, but that's another that's another environment for kind of your marathon listening session, because if you're in the car for 8 hours or whatever, this and that. The music is so crucial to maintaining your sanity.
Yeah, absolutely. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Yeah.
Fantastic.
God, that was a great album too.
It really was. And the thing is, it's one of those albums that, obviously it's a classic, but it's one of those you listen to and you're just kind of transported back to when it came out, or at least for me, I'm back in what were maybe like 9th grade or something like that. It was just such a snapshot in time, that particular album. That's another one that I picked up on vinyl a while ago. I don't even think I've opened it yet, but definitely need to.
I just got a new vinyl.
What'd you get? Whoa!
I've always
nice.
Waylon Jennings and Chris Christopherson and Willie Nelson.
How can you go wrong? Come on now. And this is what I'm saying. This is my rant that a lot of people have heard. If I'm going to go off on a tangent for a second here, people say, "Oh, I like all genres except for country." Bullshit. You like all genres except for whatever the weird like yeehaw pickup truck flag waving nonsense that became popular post 9/11 is. There is some fantastic country out there. There's still a lot of great outlaw country. I, of course, always have to plug Charlie Crockett. Those who know why know why. But there's a lot of great outlaw country still being made to this day. You just have to dig a little bit below the surface.
Oh, good idea, Heather. And Chris Cedar says Master of Puppets and Justice for All. And I wholeheartedly agree, and especially in Justice for All. Like that album, like I forgot what his name was, Cliff Burton. What an amazing fucking bass player. Like I know he's gone now, but like no, like I don't know how he doesn't get brought up more in the conversation of like the greatest guitar player. He's a bass player, but still, phenomenal bass
Well,
player.
the bass doesn't get the respect it deserves, I feel like. But that's the thing is when you have an album with a bass player who knows what they're doing, it's that extra seasoning right there. And I think that's,
Yeah,
dare I say, this may be a controversial take, but that could be what sets it over the edge as maybe Metallica's best album. I'm not. It's one of those opinions I'll take, but if somebody wants to argue against it, I'm not like gonna so dig in. But I'm gonna say it's their best.
yeah. Imagine 311 without Peanut.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Like I just couldn't. I just don't think that would work.
No, no, absolutely not. But that's what I'm saying. That's your seasoning right there, 100%. It's sort of like you have some songs where, of course, now I'm going to draw a blank, but like the example I always like to give is Blue Monday. If you can sing the bass line, come on, you know they've done something right there.
Let's see, what do we got? Heather says blues, not jazz. Tino and Jason is good for marathon. Oh yeah, absolutely. Blues especially. I agree. Blues is good all day.
Yeah, and
listen.
it's a pretty that's another one where it's kind of a pretty wide gamut. Are we talking like some old school Delta blues? I mean, that's, if you're a rock fan, that's where rock came from, to be honest with you. So
Yeah,
yeah, no, 100%.
I mean, you don't have Led Zeppelin and Stones without Muddy Waters, right? Or like Clapton because of Howling Wolf.
Yeah, no,
I think, but,
which yeah, Clapton. It's like, why are you such a weirdo now when you've literally not? I mean, yeah, you've definitely kind of repackaged, black music. What and now all of a sudden you have a problem with. But we're veering off topic in not a good direction. It's good when we veer off topic in the good directions. Eric Clapton, not a great guy. I'm a big fan of Cream. Can't really listen to him just because of him. If you don't know, it's maybe just keep it as one of those ignorance is bliss type things, or if you want to, you can look it up on your own, and you definitely won't be a fan of him anymore.
Oh, Buddy. Yeah, Buddy Guy.
Oh.
Yeah, good call.
I mean, you saw him in Sinners, right?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, you got to watch it. No, like next time you have like an evening free where you can really sit and pay attention, because it's definitely one of those movies that really you should probably schedule like 2 or 3 watchings to make sure that you're getting everything, but you definitely want to sit and like take it all in. But Buddy Guy, he still gets down, and I don't know how old he's got to be, like in his 90s now, and he still gets down to this day. So really one of the most talented musicians of all time. And again, not that he doesn't get his flowers, but he deserves more flowers than he gets, 100%. Oh, and Lori said they just got home. So that's the second. You run a marathon yesterday, and then you're sitting in the car for however many hours today. I was just complaining about how the plane, they had us packed in like sardines, but car, although I guess car you can stop and stretch your legs for a minute, but still, either way, glad you guys are home.
Yeah, that's the hardest part after any run. It's like the ultra or like the marathon is getting home from the thing. It's like, oh my God, I still have to get home after this.
So that's the thing. Okay, when you're out, when you're doing, just like crazy distances, and then it's like getting home, what is it like? Just like load me in the back of a cargo van so I can lay down and somebody drive me, or like that's got to be like torturous at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, like after my last 100K, I damn near crawled to my, I was fine getting to my car, but after driving like 3.5 hours home, like getting to my front door was something else.
That's the thing, is once you sit, it's so rough to get back up again. That's when like all the little creaks and cracks become super duper amplified.
Okay? So Heather says she has a rainy day mix. I need to know more about this rainy day. I never thought about a rainy day mix. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, no, your rainy day mix.
So
yeah.
What's on this thing? Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
See, I'm just
But
so
that's-
used to it raining here. It's just like,
Right?
it's
But you guys, no, I'm sure if you have like a snow day or something like that, do you have like just kind of your sitting inside chilling and waiting for the whatever to pass, or
okay. Camp is a great soundtrack. Yard work. Ooh, yard work. Yeah. See, I'm not the only one with a yard work playlist then.
no, for sure. You gotta. We have a gardener come by, and we don't really have any grass in the back. But yeah, no, 100%. When you yard work sucks, and you need the music to make it.
I hate
Make
it.
it. It's. Here's the thing. You got people who like Heather. She loves her plants and this and that, whatever. But this is not gardening. This is just chores. It's chores for adults, basically.
Yeah. I was like, every time I'm on the yard, I'm like, I cannot believe we're still doing this. Like, what is the point?
Lori just said it sounds like a boy thing, yard work. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The boy I have do the yard work is like 60 something years old, and he charges $80 to come in and get everything done. So let him be the guy doing the yard work.
I think this is my year to hire it out. Son's waiting. He's like already wanting to leave the house. So, and I never made him mow the yard anyways. But I'm like, I'm gonna hire this shit out this summer. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, that's just
it's if he's trying to leave the house, have that be his moving out fund,
right?
Getting that yard work done for you.
Yeah, this is why we need robots. That's no kidding.
100%. Why has nobody? Or I think I've seen it before, but is it like something you can buy where it's like a Roomba but a lawnmower? That should be a thing, right?
Like, my neighbor, like a few houses down, has one. It's the craziest thing to watch. There's two of them.
Is it like? Does he have to set it up or anything, or is it really just like a Roomba where it just like goes about its way or goes about its day, and then what goes in the garage or something when it's done?
I think he mentioned, because one day I just stopped and I was like, "How is it doing this?" And he was just like, "There's a buried wire, and it knows." So like, it just like it will go to like where the wire is, and then I was like, "This is crazy."
Oh, it's like the invisible fences with the dog collars. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I'd like to check those out for sure.
I love that.
Yumba, love
Chris
it.
Cedar. Chris Cedar says Alice in Chains Unplugged would be a great rainy day mix. 100%, Chris.
Oh, it would.
100%.
Okay. Favorite MTV Unplugged?
God.
That's
so hard because I'm going to go for the big two. You know, there was Nirvana, and then I'd have to say Alice in Chains Unplugged was probably my favorite.
I think it's Alice. Nirvana is the more famous one, and I'll fully admit it's probably the one I listen to more often. Heather's saying Nirvana as well, but I do think the Alice in Chains one was probably a little bit better. I'll throw in a dark horse candidate. Jay-Z had a fantastic Unplugged too. He did, I believe, most of the Blueprint, but that was phenomenal. For whatever reason, that one never really. I think it was popular at the time, but it just didn't. I don't think they actually released a physical album for it. I don't think they replayed it a whole hell of a lot, so it never really got the same traction. But no, Alice in Chains Unplugged was probably the Unplugged. And the
Pearl Jam Unplugged was good.
Pearl Jam Unplugged too.
Yeah.
Ooh,
shit.
Man, he's having problems.
Yeah, you're right.
I got a co-host with me here.
Oh, he likes the Wu-Tang marathon music.
The Wu-Tang. Oh yeah, this guy, he likes Wu-Tang. Little ODB.
Is that Wu?
No.
Korn and Amy Lee Unplugged. Oh yeah, that was really good.
Wait, Amy Lee with Korn or
no. Korn and Amy Lee separate. But.
Okay. I was gonna say, damn, did I miss out? Like Jay-Z and Linkin Park for sure, Julia. Oh, and now Chris is telling us they got Roomba snowblowers as well. I'm just out of the loop, I guess, when it comes to. I knew the Roomba was a thing. I didn't even know that the lawnmower one was available yet, and now they got a snowblower on top of it.
What? A snowblower? I won't have to do shit outside.
That's
except for run.
Right? So this is this is how Skynet takes over, I think.
Korn featuring Amy Lee. Okay. I guess I don't remember saying that.
Wait, and they've got a version of Freak on the Leash. Okay, so I'm looking that up as soon as we're done here. That's gonna be
I gotta see this. Well, thanks for that, Lori. I
For
guess I
sure.
missed that, but
Okay, so yeah, I'm really out of the loop here when it comes to I'm asking the questions about Unplugged and I don't even know all of them.
I think. But here, let me add the caveat to why I think the AIC one is better is because of what happened after. It was like I know, like Kurt Cobain had an untimely departure
Yeah.
also, but like I heard someone explain to me that it was like Lane Staley basically singing himself his own obituary, and I was just like, I never stopped thinking about that with that Unplugged session.
That does
So-
kind of, yeah, that kind of, I bet now if I watch it again, you get like a little chill when you think about it that way, but that might set it over the top. Now, did you see there was one kind of probably around the same time where they had done not a lot of songs, and I don't know what it was even a part of, but you can look it up on YouTube with Alice in Chains and Heart. And it was just, because Heart, again, I feel like, I don't know, people think, oh, 80s girl, rock band, whatever. No, like Heart, they were skilled, those two. Well, they still are. But yeah, that would be really cool, I think, to kind of revisit that now, especially just to see, is it, God, see, now I'm going to embarrass myself. Nancy is the guitar player. Have Nancy step in and do basically the guitar parts for AIC. Oh,
oh wow.
Oh, now Heather's saying she'll cry when she watches it. Just a warning, Dad's watching. Oh, this is an
now we're in trouble.
No, this is an unprecedented
Busted.
moment in RTB history, and all of you who are here to witness it, I'm so glad you're here with us. We've got Jason in the audience tonight. Has this ever happened before?
Wow. Wow. That's cool. Oh, Heart is good. Clean your room laundry mix. Okay. All right. I could see that.
For sure. Honestly, crazy on you. The first, I'm going to do a terrible job at it, but that like guitar intro, that's really good when you're doing tempo work as it picks up. If you start matching the pace with your running, that's been one that I found really helpful on tempo run days. There's a couple songs like that where it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but
Chris says everyone act busy.
Everyone act busy. No, we're not sitting around goofing off right now. No. We're totally what was the keystrokes back in the day? Like when you'd be like playing, whatever, Bejeweled or something on your computer and the boss would walk by. There was it like shift tab or something like that? You could hit it real quick and your screen would change to make
Yeah. I at least at my work, it's like we have like a virtual top, like, and then like our server top, and I could be like, oh, I'm not Amazon shopping, I swear.
Yeah, right.
Heart could easily be a good all-day listen band. Oh, absolutely.
100%. Oh, and somebody just gave us a heart for hearts. Heart.
Whoa.
Heart. Oh, I can't do this is how the kids do it now. Have you seen this?
I can do this thing, right?
Yeah, that's the one that we grew up with, but apparently it's this now, this looks kind of dirty to me, if I'm being honest. I don't know why.
It does.
Oh, Miles Davis would also be press play and never change the station. 1,000,000%, Jason. Now, Miles Davis. Well, and of course we could kind of really go down some rabbit holes here, but I think for me anyway, I'm gonna just throw Bitches Brew out there. Probably one of, if not the greatest jazz albums of all time.
Okay, I'm writing this down. I'm gonna try to like jazz. I know I said I don't like jazz, and then I basically stuck my foot in my mouth and said, "Well, I like Thelonious Monk, so I don't know what I'm talking about." So I'm gonna listen to jazz. I'm sure I'll be wrong, but so yeah, I'm gonna be all about some jazz.
There is an album that you need to look up called Bird Up. It's a remix project based on, you've got a bunch of different artists remixing Charlie Parker's work. Serge Tankian from System of a Down, who I'm still mad at, by the way, In case you're listening, Serge, talk to me. No, but he has a track. He redoes Night in Tunisia. Oh my God, it's a masterpiece. It's you can't say it's better than the original, but it does the original such justice. It's incredible. There's another one with Executioners. It's fantastic. Really, the whole album. It's a quick listen, and if you're not super into jazz, this is a great way for you to dip your toes into the water. You'll kind of it's not quite as technical. It's just more something to sit back and listen to. And then once that gets in there, I think you'll find yourself wanting to explore a little bit more.
Okay. Like, I never want to close my mind off to any kind of music, but so.
Oh, no, 100%.
I'll give jazz. Let's see.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, we got some.
Oh, hey, Lizzie, how's it going?
First concerts.
First concerts. Do you remember your first concert?
Yeah. It was Stevie Ray Vaughan and Joe Cocker. It was Stevie Ray Vaughan's last concert.
Jesus, dude, that's incredible.
I was like 11. I've seen the Dead quite a few times too. Like Jerry Garcia, like the original.
See, that's a huge regret of mine. I never saw the Dead with Jerry Garcia. And then, wait, is Rat Dog even a thing anymore, or is that?
I think that was pretty lived, right? Because
that was short-lived. Yeah, that's probably. Yeah, that's right. Phil and Friends was after Rat Dog, and then was there Dead and Company? Yeah, something like that.
Dead and Company.
Yeah. But yeah, Rat Dog, I'd say, is the closest I got to
Jerry Garcia's last concert.
No way.
That's
dude,
cool.
So you've seen some like epic last performances here. No, 100%. That's awesome.
My parents.
Yes. Oh my God, Julia. Yes. Thank you for bringing.
My parents weren't good things. Oh yeah.
No.
But they brought me to all kinds of cool concerts.
Oh no, and that I went to some good shows with my mom, and then just kind of on my own too. I actually had a friend who lived like a couple blocks down, who her grandpa did security at one of the concert venues. So like sometimes he'd just get like free tickets, and like so I'd go with like her mom or whatever. And yeah, got the opportunity to see a lot of cool shows that way. But yes, okay. Julio brought up when we're talking about, again, underrated artists, Santigold. Joe, do you know who we're talking about now?
No, enlighten me.
Okay, so you got to look up the whole album. Fantastic. What were we thinking? Early 2000s? Does anybody remember like the actual date? I will give whoever comes up with the date of the album a shout out. I want to say early to mid 2000s. Just very kind of not necessarily difficult to describe, because it was hip hop ostensibly, but there was a lot of moving parts to it. There was almost some like proto Afrobeat, not proto, but before Afrobeat was like a thing stateside. She had brought some of that in. Okay, put it this way. She was a better version of MIA that never went batshit crazy. That's Santigold. So definitely look that album up.
2009.
2009. Oh, I'm way off. Thank you, Julia. Can't believe how far off I was. I don't know why I was thinking maybe like 03, 04, but no, I mean, it's all those years were kind of a blur to me. You know how that goes. But yeah, no, look up. I still, on a lot of my running playlists, will have Shove It. So that was Santigold and Spank Rock. There's I never knew how to pronounce the song, Les or Les Artistes. That's also really the whole album, no skip album. Just I would say, again, if you're looking for just kind of something where maybe it's not a marathon sesh, but you got an hour to kill and you just want to have a little listening session, zone out for a second, Santigold needs to be on your list for sure.
no skip. It's like such a bold thing to be like, this is a no skip album. It's so hard to find those these days
It's
too.
really hard to find them nowadays. And I think a lot of times in the old days, we convinced ourselves certain albums were because you didn't want to feel like a chump for, that was always the worst. When you'd spend, what did a CD cost back? And when they were new, they were cheaper. So like you go on release day and they were maybe like $15, but then if you waited a week or something, they were 20. Say you spend $20 on an album, like 2 songs are good. And it's like, oh, and of course you weren't allowed to return CDs because they were worried people were copying them or whatever. But that was always the worst. So I think if you had an album that was not necessarily like a bad album, it was a good song or a good album, but there was maybe 1 or 2 songs that were like, but it's like, no, I'm going to tell myself this was a no skip. This was a good buy on my part. I don't know. But Santa Gold was legitimately a no skip album.
Okay. What do you think was the last no skip album that you like that came out recently?
GNX without question.
Okay. Man, I can't think of anything right now off the top of my head.
Oh wait, goodness. Jason's saying Bieber had an album come out in 2025 called Swag that was a no skip. I'm not up on game. Oh, skip the entire
skip the whole shit.
I mean, I don't dislike Bieber, but I don't like look out for his stuff like that. So Outcast. Yeah.
You
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet that might be one of the last ones I can think of right now. No skip album.
Really? Outcast had a run there for a second. Because you had AT Aliens, Aquemini, Stankonia. God. All 3 of those are no skip albums. I feel like Speaker Box and Love Below. I like it. It's a great album, but I don't know that I'd call that no skip. But those first 3, 100% no skip albums. Oh, Lizzie, great point. DTMF.
DTMF. Have you heard the new Tyler Childers album? I would call that maybe no skip.
I haven't. The new Tyler Childers. No, I'm going to look it up.
The new Bad Bunny was no skip. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. DTMF. Another vote for that for sure. Another shameless plug for Charlie Crockett. I'd say $1 a Day. Borderline no skip album. There's 1 track on there that I'll skip sometimes just because it's not a bad song. It just doesn't mesh with the rest of it. But that's a borderline no skip album. If you're looking to get into outlaw country, definitely look that one up.
Oh, Extinction Level Event was absolutely no skip. Yeah.
Clutch. Yes, 100%. Clips. Yes, God willing. That was a fantastic album. Okay, yeah. See, now we're getting some. The new album. Oh, my bad. Well, the new album is too. The new album's fantastic, but for me, it's the OG, the God willing. Was it God willing or Lord willing? I think it was God willing. With Grinding on it again. Another one of those that was just such a snapshot of that time.
I will add it.
All right, and Ryan Reynolds confirms the new Tyler Childers is great, so I'm gonna have to get on it. I'm slacking here. I'm definitely not up on game with that one.
Clips. I'm just gonna follow all of Clips. How about that?
Honestly, and it's too soon to say no skip, but I've listened to it 3-ish times now. The new Gorillaz album, and I'm a Gorillaz fan, but I was never like a Gorillaz fanboy like that. Some people get very, very into them, right? But yeah. Oh, and Heather just confirmed, yes, newer Gorillaz, no skip. And I would definitely recommend that one, even if you're not super, super into them. It's up there with some of their like best stuff. I'd say maybe Demon Days is still the best album, but this is close.
Yeah, I just dug into it like that day that you sent it to me. I had to drive to like the lumber yard that day, so I just got like 15 minutes. But I was like, the first one was just like, oh, okay, this is a vibe. Like, and the weather was nice that day, so I think it like highlighted that.
It's definitely, and that's another one of those good like outdoor, like we were talking about before. If you're just kind of out on a walk or whatever, and you got that kind of time to kill, just put those earbuds in. Let the sun hit your face and just let that music get like into your soul, for lack of a better term. Any MJ album, 100%. Marvin Gaye, yes. Jackson 5, yes. Okay, see, we're on a roll here with no skip albums. Let's keep them going, everybody.
God, I love What's Going On is like such a great song.
100%, 1,000,000%, yes.
I know we started with Marathon, but I think the No Skip that's basically a marathon.
It kind
Yeah.
of, that's the thing. That's let's say a no skip album is what, you're maybe 5 or 10K of
Yeah.
marathon listening. It's not necessarily your 26.2, but you're definitely still, there's effort involved there.
trying to think.
Okay. Heather's saying the Chapel Roan album that Marina listens to, no skip, the Midwestern Princess. Yeah. No, from a music standpoint, for sure. And that's all I'll say about that. Chapel Roan fans are they're kind of the new Nicki Minaj fans these days.
Taylor Swift's last album can do a no skip. Okay. All right.
Taylor Swift's last album, The Life of a Showgirl. Okay. AFI Art of Drowning, for sure. What was the new AFI was actually pretty solid. They've kind of not fully reinvented, but it's definitely a more mature sound. It sort of reminds me of like, I don't know, it sounds like something that's always been there, like listening to like an early 90s album or something.
I guess I need to get into some more AFI. Oh, all right. So they had an album just come out. Like, dude, I must be
like last year, yeah.
Okay. I just need to catch up, I guess, more. I host a music podcast now. I feel like I don't really know.
No, AFI has always been solid, for sure. And that's the thing, is they're another group that kind of spans a wide range. So, not to say that, they've just now invented themselves. They're constantly reinventing themselves. Although, what's the guy's name? Davey Havoc. I thought he was joking with that new look, but you know what? Good for him. He's rocking the hell out of it with looking like 1980s Super Mario or something like that. Oh my God. Okay, so we're having a little fun in the comments section here. So with regards to Lori's Taylor Swift comment, Julia is telling us it's giving salt and pepper chicken, Lori. It's not. Salt and pepper chicken is better than like boiled chicken and brown rice. So yeah, for sure. And Lori says she will own that. Tribe Called Quest from Jason. We got it from here. Thank you for your service. 1,000,000%.
Okay. I bet the three of us, at least,
okay,
the third being Jason, will agree the new Nas album is no skip.
Oh, without question.
Boom.
Without question. Yes. Nas and album. DJ Premier. Yes. No, that was literally between GNX and that kind of, well, and the new clips as well. That showed us that hip hop still has, some heart and soul. And I hate to sound like that old guy with the kids these days, whatever, this and that. There's newer hip hop artists I like, but it is all very kind of commercial pop sounding now. So it was nice to see that kind of incredible run of just, stellar instant classic albums in the genre. And Jason agrees, fucking banger. Yes.
100%. K-pop all day.
K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay.
I'm into it. Like, someone's put it on our playlist, and I will admit that I like K-pop Demon Hunter.
No, I do too. Stuff. I actually, that Golden, ever since Jason had that morning cup of Jason, shit, that must have been back around Christmas time or something like that with the now I always hear it as bouillabaisse. I don't even know what the real words are.
I think it's bouillon. Yeah. It's like
And I do. Marina likes Blackpink, so I've kind of gotten into some K-pop. I'm certainly not going to call myself any sort of an aficionado or really super qualified to speak on it. But what I've heard, I like. Some of it is a bit loud for me. If you want to talk about loud, just ask Jason and Lori about karaoke yesterday. We were at the Indian fusion pizza place, which I love. And for whatever reason, they decided that it was karaoke night for the first time ever. And this dude kept trying to get This dude kept trying to get Jason to sing karaoke with him. And finally, I'd had a couple beers at that point. It's like, fuck it, I'll do karaoke with you. And I forgot that I'm not very good at karaoke, but it was a lot of fun. So yeah, for sure. But it was loud. But anyway, let's see here. So, so we're still on Golden. Oh, it's not even the best song on the soundtrack. Lizzie, what's the best song on the soundtrack if it's not? Wait, if it's not Golden, because that's like the only one that I really, really know here. So, okay, let's see what's going on here. They did. Oh, the whole.
Makes me want soup.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now, if you had to choose between bouillabaisse or bolognese, and let's just say these are the vegan versions of them, what are you going with? And granted, that's not necessarily fair because when you're in a soup mood, you want soup. When you're in a pasta mood, you want pasta. But let's just say all things being equal, both of them are in front of you. Which one are you digging into first?
Maybe the bouillabaisse. The bouillabaisse
for sure.
What did you? Yeah, what was the song? Yeah, Heather asked an important question.
The Delphonics, that means I love you. Which it was weird. I was singing it with an old guy.
That is awesome.
But no, it was awesome. It was fun. That's
awesome.
That's the whole thing. I think here's the deal. You ever known those people who like they go to karaoke and you go hang out with them, whatever, and it's like, oh, this is fucking old fucking whoever, and he's here all the time, whatever, and they take it like really, really seriously.
Oh yeah.
I could never. That could never be me. Like I understand my limitations. That doesn't mean it's gonna stop me from getting out there and having fun. But bro, if you haven't been discovered by a record label yet, I don't know that it's going to happen. Maybe just loosen up a little bit here.
Oh.
All right, and Jason saying pass the pasta with regards to the bouillabaisse versus bolognese. Now, what if we did a hybridized version here? What if we had like a bouillabaisse with pasta in it, almost like pho, but it's bouillabaisse with maybe some like angel hair or something in there. I could get down with that.
Oh, and that reminds me of something that I made Friday night. I basically made like a veggie broth with angel hair with chunks of tofu. And then I like.
Oh, nice.
That was like my soup. Like I just needed carbs for my long run on Saturday, so I made like a weird like ramen but with angel hair. Yeah.
No, I dig that. I've had like ramen before with like the fried tofu in it. Hella good that way. So yeah, I could see where that would be. Yeah, 100%. It's like an easier version of that. Like I could get down with that. Indian fusion pizza with loud karaoke on a Saturday or Sunday night, Lori says.
That is
yes.
That's the wild part. The Sunday night is the wild part to me.
Right. Sunday night doesn't seem like the party night, especially at like the pizza place on the street's a little quiet. It's not like dead on Sunday night, but it's like people going to dinner and whatever. It's not like the bars aren't popping and whatever. So maybe that's why. Maybe they're like, hey, the bars aren't doing their thing. Let's have Sunday night be our karaoke night. And there was I don't know. there was enough of a crowd in there. They were getting down. So hey, whatever it is that was working, they figured it out. And Jason is just
hella was fun to say though.
Uses hella for everything. Hella Oakland, hella yes. So Oakland, hella. We should have that on the medal somewhere, and they don't. But I was thinking, and Jason, why did we not hit the Alyssa Liu pose with our medals? The Thiz face. Still have time. Oh yeah, Heather says she'll Photoshop it for us. Average age of about 60. Yes, in the pizza place, 100%. It is. No, it's a great word. But I think that's the deal. Hella has entered the general lexicon. Within the past 10, 15 years. We've been saying hella my whole life. It's one of those things that like I legit didn't know that it was like a Bay Area colloquialism. I thought everybody said hella, and you were marked when you said hella outside the Bay Area, to the point where obviously I traveled to SoCal a lot. I love LA. LA has a piece of my heart too, but you'd have to watch who you said hella around because they would get mad about it. Another one. Now here, this is just a little piece of general trivia that I literally just learned. What do you call the like wood chips in the playground?
It's Yeah.
Everybody calls it mulch. We call it tambark.
Yeah, mulch.
I didn't realize that literally nobody outside of the Bay Area knows what you're talking about when you say tambark. So that just happened recently.
What?
All right, let's see what.
I have never heard that.
No, that's
Oh yeah,
I don't
I'm in the
think-
land of the wicked.
I don't know.
Tambark. All right.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, wicked. That's
Wood chips.
yeah, and
okay.
I've always kind of felt that was
Yeah,
like a cool thing. I can't say it personally. I can't. It's sort of like you know how like British slang is really cool, but like if we try and use it, it doesn't sound as cool. It's the same thing. Like if I'm like from the West
Yeah.
Coast saying, "Oh, that's wicked cool," like people looking at you like, "Wait, what?" So, but I do appreciate Chris when people do say wicked or yins. Yins is really fun too. I would look like such a dork if I tried to say it, but like people who it comes naturally to them.
Yins. Yeah.
Yeah, super cool. It's hella wicked good.
What do you call
1,000,000%. Yins are hella
Yeah.
wicked good.
What?
Thank you, Lord.
What do you call shopping carts? Like I've heard people call them buggies or.
Oh, we call them
like
carts.
okay.
I've heard people call them
Carts, yeah,
buggies.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buggy seems weird to me. That one, and I'm sorry to anyone who's listening that if you do say buggy, maybe I'm not no personal shade, but where does buggy? Yeah, I don't know. That one breaks my brain a little bit. Oh, and we're just having a party in the comments here. Okay, so we got hella. That track is hella dope. That track is wicked dope, question mark, from Jason. Either one works. It's hella bloody wicked good from Lori. Chris is telling us he's a yinzer by nature. Jason's going with hella dope. Yeah, I'd say hella dope for sure. Or just like, okay, so again, and we could really just like spend all night talking about like colloquialisms here. And especially we got, you know, some legit New Yorkers here who they could definitely school us on because I mean that's kind of the birthplace of a lot of really cool slang anyway. But yeah, you know, I mean, hella. Just to go back to what we were saying before, I'm very glad that it's become a more widely accepted word, but I still don't think people fully understand the utility of the word when you're in the Bay Area. Hella is our word that gets used. It gets hella used.
Oh, I like it. Don't get them started.
Oh, now Lori's saying don't get them started. Okay. Well, we may need to do like a 2-part episode for the New York slang or whatever if that's the case.
Oh my goodness. So, man, we're everywhere on this one. So, no skip songs. I guess I have a question for you, Santino.
Okay.
What is like the first song that you remember liking? Like, take it all the way back. I just want to know this for myself.
Oh man, I don't even know that I know. Let me think on this for a second. Do you have an answer for you or?
Man, I was trying to think. I remember my mom listening to like Kiss before they were like fully Kiss.
Yeah.
My mom had like this like Ford LTD. It was like this rusty shit bucket. And I remember like a Kiss song. There is no slang in Lebanon, Indiana. We don't say shit. We don't have like anything cool. It's the Midwest. We're just vanilla as all get out. I bet we do say some stuff here.
Well, I'll get out.
Like,
That's
I'll get out. That might be something. But I remember like that Kiss album on tape. That's like I can't remember the song, but
oh yeah, Heather said I want my MTV. What was that? Dire Straits.
That was
gotta move these refrigerators. What? Dire Straits. Why can't I think of the name of that song now? But yeah, 100%. That's a solid choice. I would say for me, Money for Nothing. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna go. What was it? Shit, I should know the name of it. Nightmare on My Street. Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. just because I was a huge Freddy Krueger fan as a kid. And okay, we've talked about this before. Not to go off on another tangent because time is starting to wind down here, but all of us of a certain age, why were we watching the most inappropriate shit when we were kids? Like, why would I at like 3 or 4 years old have had like Freddy Krueger be like one of my favorite like movie characters? Freddy Krueger, RoboCop, of the Terminator. Yeah, like all of this stuff that's like nowadays you would not let a 3-year-old watch that. And we were just like sat in front of the TV like, here you go. But yeah, I'm gonna go Nightmare on My Street.
I remember watching Nightmare on My Street.
Go on.
I remember watching Silence of the Lambs at like 12. Like,
right?
What were like, who was watching me?
we were totally unsupervised. I'm not even saying that like, oh, we were different, like it's a good thing. Like we were watching like Faces of Death and shit in elementary school. Like I think this is probably why we're not necessarily unfazed, but we're kind of able to laugh off all of these unprecedented events we've lived through because we just kind of traumatized ourselves as little kids. So and this is why kids today don't want to smoke 1,000,000%. Yes.
You don't want the smoke.
And then we got Stevie Wonder, Isn't She Lovely from Jason as what was your first song you remember liking? So no, that's a really tough one though, for real, because you got to think music has always been present in your life. I don't care who you are, even if you grew up in a house where they didn't listen to a lot of music, whatever. If you watch TV, there's music on TV. If you're out and about when you're shopping, whatever, you're gonna have something sink in at one point. You're gonna be like, oh, this is something I could get into. So it does make me wonder what like really might have been like the first song that clicked. But like I said, just in terms of memories, that's the one I'm going with.
Yeah.
But like, it's definitely a part of, like you were saying, with like the old Kiss and whatever. It's your parents' musical tastes were probably, if they weren't the first thing that formed your own, they had a hand in it, you know, from Jump Street basically. And you know, I will say that's one thing I didn't necessarily like it at the time that my mom had such eclectic music taste that everything was all over the place. It was probably a little overwhelming for a kid, but I'm very glad that I was exposed to that. Oh, with Jay's and my choice, it looks like we were. Oh, wait, Julio, what's EPMD crossover? Yes, okay. Yes, that's. Yeah, well, but that's good though. So again, that just shows that you guys were listening to a wide variety of music at home when you were kids. It is funny though, as parents, you stop and think about it. The songs that your kids like, that sometimes you're like, wait, how do you even know that? I don't even remember what race it was. I was putting together a playlist, and sometimes I'll ask Heather and Marina, hey, give me some song suggestions for, you know, whatever race this is I'm running. And Marina comes up to me with Eurythmics, Sweet Dreams. I'm like, I don't dislike Eurythmics, but it's like, when have we ever played this around you that you like know this song word for word? But okay, cool. Like, yeah.
Man, deep cuts too. All right.
Right?
Yeah, it's like my daughter listening to like Fleetwood Mac. I'm like, she's 13, like, but or 14, but same, you know. How did that even come across your list?
Right? Yeah. Like, is this popping up on suggested or what? Like, did you like specifically go look for something that's like obscure to you? But whatever. You can never expand your musical horizons too much. At least that's the way I look at it. You know, it's especially at that age. God, that was sort of, now I don't know if it was the same where you were growing up, but I mean, obviously we're in kind of the same age bracket here. Did you almost kind of find that whatever music you listened to, you had to kind of travel in those circles, so that when you wanted to listen to something else, like I was kind of in like the group of hip hop listeners, whatever this and that. So like when I wanted to listen to rock, you almost had to do it like on the low, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Oh, let me go to Tower, or, you know, wherever I'm gonna buy this CD and just kind of listen to it at home and just vibe out. I know for me, it was a lot of, and it's funny, I was having a conversation with Will Eady on threads earlier today about this, like Misfits and stuff like that, which they again talk about problematic disappointments, but we didn't know any better at the time. So, you know, it almost felt like you were betraying your genre or something. And I'm so glad that it's not like that for kids anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like I used to like hang out with like the tie-dye kids, you know. Of course I did the same things they did. But then I would like try to hang out with like there's like the Karma kids, or Obadiah's was the head shop. Then there was like the what was like the goth store in the mall? Shit.
Hot Topic?
Hot Topic. Yeah, and then I would like hang out with, I'd go like Hot Topic. But it's like I almost felt like I was like sneaking into Hot Topic. Because I like
Yeah, which it's funny now you go into Hot Topic and it's almost like Spencer Gifts or something like that. But like back in the day, it was kind of like, wait, I don't know that, like you were worried you were going to get caught and somebody's going to be like, oh, you're not supposed to be in here. Get out of here. That's it. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Julia's saying her son was singing Sade the other day and she was so proud. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. And Sade's another one that obviously not underrated, but I don't know that there are enough flowers for her to get all of her flowers. This is giving back in my day. Yes, it is giving back in my day. I'm talking about back in my day. It's tough because you don't want to be like that old toad that's like, which Heather and I have this conversation sometimes. You don't want to be the old guy that's like, oh, you kids with your whatever music. And, you know, like I was saying with like hip hop and stuff, you try and be open to it. But, oh, good God. Sometimes it's like, why aren't they making albums like, which they are. Like I was just saying, the new Gorillaz, whatever, this and that. But it's definitely not, it's not the same. But I don't know that it's not for us either, the newest stuff. So maybe, you know, the kids growing up now and however many years they're gonna be like, oh, they're not doing it like fucking 21 Savage anymore. Oh, yes. Heather just threw out NERD, the first album. Why can't I think of the name of that album? But that's a no skip album. I don't think it was self-titled, no. The one with the, like, he's playing video games on the cover. And it had a lap dance on there. Let's karaoke a whole album. That's okay. When we get everyone together, that's what we got to do. In India, dude, Hustle in the Heartland. That's got to be like one of our side quests. Is we have to pick an album, a whole album that everybody's going to pick a song to karaoke off of.
That would be amazing. Yeah, I know there's still some karaoke bars around in the town for sure.
For sure. Or we could just like rent a machine or something, have it out in the park.
Yeah. Just have it out in the park. Like, sorry, everybody, we're doing this.
For sure. Heather says she'll bring the karaoke Bluetooth microphone that her class uses.
Oh, hell yeah. Mumble rap is terrible. Yeah, it's like,
Mumble rap is terrible.
My son is like, you know, he's you know, younger. I don't know why that was hard to come with. But he has like shown me some stuff. I'm like, all right, this isn't that bad. Like I mean, I got on board with like Juice World when that was still like a thing. I was like, okay,
for sure. Or even like Travis Scott and
or like Tokyo's Revenge. I don't know if you've ever listened to Tokyo's. Like, fuck, this is so good. But I don't know if I would call it like mumble rap really. But
no, but just like the straight up like. I don't know, and even the older stuff, like all the screw bass and stuff that came out of the South, like no disrespect, it has its place, but like all that Paul Wall shit, whatever. Like if you're not recreationally drinking cough syrup, that music doesn't sound good. So yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. Ryan said, "Sorry, I've not been chatty. Been playing WWE 2K." Okay, well, thanks for bringing us along.
No, yeah, valid reason to not be chatty. We got a new game in that. What do you think of it? Is it well? I don't want to interrupt you if you're playing again, but if it's awesome, just give us a thumbs up.
The fam is hella hungry. Adios,
It is hella hungry. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, thank you for joining us, Lizzie. Let's see here. And with that, we're actually up over our hour now. See, time does fly when you're having fun. And obviously, this was a little clunky getting off the blocks, but it's still been a blast. And I do want to thank everyone for joining us. Now, as we all know, make sure that you are subscribed, that you rate and review the Everyday Athlete Podcast Network on your favorite platform, Apple Pod, Spotify, pretty much all the others. I know you got Amazon. And long story short, wherever you're listening to your pods, EAPN, look us up right now. Give us 5 stars. Tell us what you like about us. If there's something you don't like, send us a DM. We'll make sure that we straighten that up. I didn't mean that looked menacing. I don't mean we're not going to beat anyone up. That was just a bad. But we'll make sure that we straighten it out for you. So, yeah. No, you will give us a 5-star rating.
Oh, cool.
But anyway, I guess to that end, is there anything that you would like to add before we sign off, Joe?
No, thank you, Santino. This was fun. This was a lot of good time, a lot of good fun. I know it went off the rails like it always does. It's supposed to. That's the beauty of the show, I think.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. That's half the fun, is that we don't stick to a topic. It would be interesting to see, like, what episode we've managed to stay on topic the longest. And I say we've been Jason, but like that's the record that you guys try and beat from here on out, or maybe not, because usually once it gets crazy, that's when it gets extra fun. So who knows?
But that's all I had. Just thank you everybody for listening, and I guess we'll see you again. I don't know when, and what
is it? Two Mondays.
2 Mondays
Jason
from now.
will be back. Don't worry, everybody. All right, Joe, do you want to give him your famous sign off?
Yeah. See ya. Put me in, coach, says Chris.